In case you are in doubt, Trump means business. He wants to win the presidency and will do what he feels is necessary to get back in the White House. Believe it or not, he has an army, and some of them have military training. Not all who support his agenda are real Trump supporters. Some support him because they are interested in the chaos that he could cause. It fits in with their own agenda. I am bipartisan and not interested in who wins the presidency. I am more interested in helping the public and the country survive the upcoming election. One thing to remember is that Trump is first and foremost an entertainer. He knows how to draw a crowd, keep their attention, and of course, entertain. He knows how to keep the ratings high and all eyes on him. Anyone fighting him as they would a regular politician or ex-president will probably lose. Don't get me wrong, I see the change in him and his opponent's tactics are working. However, as I said before, he's not alone in this, and if they focus solely on him, then the others will attack from the rear. The gist of it is that remember that he never stopped being an entertainer, even when he was president, and his opponent's tactics have to account for that. I don't want to spell it out, but he has built and maintained his own army using his entertainer skills. He's also not alone, and not all who support him are on the same page, even though they want the same results, which is that he wins the presidency or there will be chaos. It may seem as if I am picking on him, but I'm not. My observations have shown that PNDs, psychopaths next door, like to have all bases covered when they want to achieve their agenda, so there are likely PND conservatives, Democrats, and others involved. I'm talking about him because he is the headliner right now. A newspaper reported that after the hush money conviction, the polls haven't changed much. During the last century, something like this would have brought a politician down or severely tarnished his image. In recent times, a president sleeping with a porn star may be seen as cool by the younger generation. Some males may even look up to him. He may even have won over some voters with his playboy image. Of course, there are those who are traditional and are completely turned off by him cheating on his wife with a porn star, so not all is lost. Anyone who is challenging him needs to take into account the new generation and how the country has changed. What was seen as taboo before is less so now. Some may wonder why it's such a big deal that he slept with a porn star and tried to hide it. They think rich guys do that all the time and may even think that he's being singled out and picked on. It sounds crazy, but this is the new society that you are dealing with. So, why are we fighting over Trump? Why is he so important to some people right now? Some of them just like him and want him to win. Others may see him as someone who will uphold their values and return the country to the right path, whether or not they like him. What does that mean? The current administration wants to do some really nice things for people who have been marginalized for way too long, but they are not going about it the right way. Their bulldog efforts have actually isolated an important group of voters and even some who are members of those marginalized groups. Part of the problem was that it was too much, too fast, and a lot of it wasn't done right. In an effort to stop this from moving so fast, some will back a tough-talking, let's get things back to the way they were candidate. In other words, they see him as a way to get things back to somewhat normal and stop an anything-goes society that many of them view as immoral. Why is this part of See It Coming? Some Trump supporters will go to war for him. If Jan 6 is an indication, you can see what they're capable of when they are angry. I saw a guy with a We the People Are Pissed Off t-shirt. They also call themselves patriots, and patriots fight for their country and rights. Some believe that the country is in danger of being taken over by people with no values, and they will fight against that. Instead of going back and forth, there needs to be some kind of dialogue. No one is talking to each other right now other than to fight. If this continues, it will come to a head and possibly a civil war.